Hello and welcome back to another story time with She. This week's story is going to be The Doom of Merlin. Let's go! It was about this time that Merlin fell in love with a fair young woman, Lady Nimue, and would not leave her side. He flattered her and told her all his secrets, and she pretended that she loved him, while she learned all his magic and trickery. One morning, Arthur was riding through the forest when Merlin stepped onto the path in front of him. "Let me bid you farewell," said Merlin. "I am leaving Camelot, never to return." "No, Merlin, you must not. I forbid it," Arthur replied. "It is my destiny," said Merlin softly. "Soon I will be buried alive." "Impossible! Surely your arts will save you from an evil enchantment," Arthur protested. "My fate awaits me and I cannot escape it," Merlin said simply. "Now, listen to my words, for a time will come when you'd rather have wisdom than all the gold in the world. Take care of Excalibur. Beware the evil woman who shall steal it from you. And at very last, it will be her son who strikes you down." Merlin looked into the distance, as if he could see the future unravelling there. She will be with you to the end, although at her last grasping heart will be washed of all its evil. Now I must go, for Lady Nimue will bury me in the earth while I still breathe. Merlin looked gravely at the young king. "One more thing, Arthur. You must remain strong, even when you stand alone." He turned and walked away slowly into the forest, and Arthur watched until he was lost from sight. Merlin is wise, Arthur thought, but he is not right about everything. Only a year before, Arthur had met a beautiful maiden called Guinevere. He had fallen deeply in love with her and wanted to marry her, but Merlin had warned him against it. "Guinevere is beautiful and intelligent," he had said, "and now I know your heart is set on its course. Nothing will change your mind. But I beg you, pick another bride." Arthur had not listened to Merlin then, and now he and Guinevere were happy as they can be. Every day Arthur was more and more dazzled by his beautiful queen, and the whole court was charmed by her beauty and kindness. "No, Merlin is not always right," thought Arthur, as he rode back to Camelot. Merlin set out with Lady Nimue, and they travelled through many lands. One day they were passing a group of boys playing in the field. Merlin stopped and called one of them over to him. "Lancelot." The boy nodded. "When this lady comes for you, ride to King Arthur's court with her," Merlin told him. "There you must ask Arthur to make you a knight. Tell him that it was Merlin's last wish. Now go." The boy ran off, with the wizard's strange words ringing in his ears, and Merlin watched him go. Now his last task was complete. He knew what awaited him. For many days Merlin travelled with Lady Nimue. He grew to love her more and more. But she was soon bored, as she had learned all his magic, and now she longed to be rid of him. One afternoon there came a great hawthorn tree, bursting with bright white flowers. There Nimue sat against the trunk of the tree, and Merlin rested his head on her lap and shut his eyes. The journey had wearied him. Then Nimue gently rose and began to sing, weaving a spell around him with her voice. Merlin slept, and in his dreams he was inside a magic tower. It was the strongest tower in the world. When he awoke, he could not move. "Lady, you have drawn all my magic from me," Merlin said. "Do not leave me here alone with these strange dreams. Stay with me a little while," he pleaded. But Nimue only shook her head. Then, as if he was in a trance, Merlin got to his feet. He walked down a narrow stairway which had appeared in the ground before him. Down and down he went, under the earth. In pitch blackness he felt his way along the tunnel until he came to a large room. He lay down on a great slab of stone and shut his eyes. He could still hear the faint, sweet sound of Nimue singing. As it grew fainter still, he knew there was no way back towards the light. Nimue soon went on her way. Time passed and the grass grew over the spot, so no one could ever find it. For all that is known, Merlin lies there still. There he shall stay until the day he awakes, when Arthur's kingdom shall be restored. And that is the fate of Merlin, or shall I say the doom. This has been another Story Time with She. Thank you for listening. See you next week with Lancelot's first quest. Bye!